Okay, so I've been talking about the end of year sales for manga for like 8 or 9 years now, and while some series have come close, Attack on Titan, The 7 Deadly Sins, to taking that #1 spot for highest manga sales of the year, One Piece has reigned supreme time and time again. It's like, hey, they might get it. Oh no, One Piece has taken the win, but the series this year that is giving One Piece a real big run for his money and is extremely close to surpassing One Piece for the highest manga sales of 2019. It's getting crazy, people. Let's talk about it. No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done. Okay, so in case you don't know, the series Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba has been exploding in popularity. It's to the point where sales are ridiculous. Stores are having to put up signs saying, hey, don't worry, we will have more soon. Fans are going crazy for it. It is doing astronomical. And now we got a Twitter user that actually provided the sales for One Piece as of 2019 throughout the year and Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba. And it's crazy that Demon Slayer is getting really ridiculously, extremely close to surpassing One Piece for total sales of 2019. Now, there's still a couple months of the year, but I do believe that November time is when they wrap up because they do it differently. It's like whenever Jump finishes off, that's the end of the year. So I want to say sometime in November is the cutoff line for the sales of the manga. And Demon Slayer, and we got the numbers, I'll read it to you in a second. We got a few different things about it. Demon Slayer is so close that we could have for the first time in I don't know how many freaking years a series actually outdo One Piece. I remember Attack on Titan when it first exploded onto the scene actually came very, very close, but One Piece again reigned supreme. With shout out to One Piece, no matter what, love it, hate it, whatever, you cannot deny the greatness. And one of the things I love about anime and manga is, don't get me wrong, some series that aren't that good get popularity, but usually the case is popularity somewhat equates to quality with manga. Not always, and I'm talking about manga being the rare exception, anime and manga, because, you know, music is a different story. There's terrible artists that are exploding all the time and stuff like that, but when it comes to anime and manga, a lot of the time the buzz is around something that is really good as well as enjoyable. So with that being said, One Piece deserves the props, okay? Because not only is it an incredible series, I've been reading this for feels like forever, but also it's damn good. It's enjoyable, it's high quality, and it deserves the sales. It deserves the recognition that it's gotten all these years. However, again, a new kid on the block, Demon Slayer, with that ufotable adaptation. That 26 episode anime has done so much for this series. The sales have just skyrocketed for this series. Let's take a look at the numbers that we got and we'll talk some more, but this is freaking crazy. It's getting critical, people. So for starters, Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba's manga volume sales jumped up with a good margin in the 3rd week of October. Overall volume 3rd week October sales is Kimetsu no Yaiba at 547,000, One Piece at 227,000, and that's just for the latest volume that was released. So on its 3rd week, Demon Slayer, which I want to say both of them dropped their volumes at the same date, Demon Slayer is outdoing One Piece in the, following weeks, but One Piece, I want to say 1st week destroys it. One Piece does like usually about 1 million, 2 million, something like that. But still, in the following weeks, One Piece is dropping and Demon Slayer is reigning supreme. And it's to be noted that Demon Slayer's previously released manga volumes are in boost in October. So, there's a big boost for Demon Slayer as well because of the anime. That's usually the effect. Then it says, Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Volume 8, 7, 10, and 9 are heavily doing sales, and Volume 8 has come to top in October's weekly sales chart. But then, the big shabanga of it all is, from January of 2019 till October of 2019's 3rd week, total volume sales of One Piece are at 9,654,229, while Demon Slayer, not far behind, is at 9,154,088. So Demon Slayer is neck and neck at this point, very, very close. Usually One Piece is like ahead by a couple mil by each series, but if things keep going, and depending when the cutoff date is for the yearly, I want to say it's like November to November again, if the next few weeks Demon Slayer keeps on with this giant boost it's been having, we could actually see Demon Slayer reign supreme, because that's not that far off right there. That's what, about 500,000 maybe, I want to say? About 500,000, maybe less, sales for Demon Slayer to surpass One Piece, and if things continue the way they are, while Demon Slayer is doing 500,000, One Piece is doing 200,000 on its third week, unless we get another One Piece volume within that time span, which I don't believe so. If One Piece just dropped the volume, more than likely it's not going to happen. Demon Slayer will probably barely edge out One Piece by the end of this, with the next few weeks to come. Again, we still gotta wait and see, but if it's getting a few more 100,000 each and every week, another 2 to 3 weeks, Demon Slayer, bam, wins this by not a landslide, but edges it out. And I remember, I want to say 2014 was like the closest. It wasn't even Attack on Titan, I want to say it was Seven Deadly Sins that was really close, but it barely missed the mark of surpassing One Piece. Demon Slayer, wow, this is crazy right here, people. Like, woo! Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. Me personally, I've been doing this for so long that I think some miracle is going to happen and One Piece will not take the L, because I've seen it too many times. I've been overhyped, and it's not that I want to see One Piece fail, but it's interesting to see, competition is very healthy, and if One Piece, loses out of the year for most sales, that'll give Oda a push to be like, I got to go even harder, and that's gonna be a tough thing to do because Oda's already been going extremely hard. This year's One Piece chapters have been insane, phenomenal, amazing, so I'm really curious to see how this is all going to play out, if Demon Slayer can actually get the edge. Now, to be honest with you, I think it'll only be for this year, because this is usually par for the course with a lot of anime and manga, that like when Seven Deadly Sins had its first season, it exploded. Tokyo Ghoul, Attack on Titan, a lot of series, One Punch Man, when they got that first season of an anime, the fandom goes crazy, sales skyrocket because people go and buy the back volume. So if there's like already 10 volumes out, all 10 of them a lot of people usually get, which in Japan is very cheap as well. They're like about, I want to say about $2 $2 to $3 a volume, so people go bananas and buy like all of the series. So probably 2020 it won't be Demon Slayer. Probably if there's a new series, then yeah, it'll give One Piece competition. But even if One Piece lost this year, One Piece fans, don't fret, because more than likely next year it'll regain the crown. But again, that's assuming that One Piece loses and Demon Slayer can keep the edge. We don't know exactly what sales, because I want to say this is from January up until this point. Maybe it's not including like a volume that was released the year before in like the months of November and December. So maybe there's still too much of a ways to go. I don't know. I'm just like, yo, this is crazy. It's been 5 years since we've seen a series come this close to surpassing One Piece in sales for the year, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes. Kind of curious what you guys think. Do you think there's a possibility and they're gonna allow for a new series for once in like almost a decade or probably more to surpass One Piece for the top selling manga of the year? Do you think One Piece is gonna come out with some magical boost and explode and be able to edge out Demon Slayer? And at the end of the day, if One Piece somehow loses, do you think that that's gonna do anything to the franchise? I mean, it's been on top for so long, so one seasonal anime is not really like, one seasonal anime surpassing it, using that hype to surpass in manga volume sales. It's not like it's going to be a big hit to One Piece's reputation or whatever. Like, going out on top or doing it for like 10 years isn't, taking one L wouldn't be the biggest deal. But again, it all just depends. Time will tell if Oda takes a loss to Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba. So if you want to support either series, definitely pick up the Japanese volumes, even though, you know what I'm saying, I don't know who, I'd rather pick up the English ones, but that's the only way to really show some support for either series that you want. I'm excited. I guess that also is a sign of the times that, don't get me wrong, One Piece has a very popular anime. It's still always top 10 in the ratings each and every week, but a very well done seasonal anime seems to be the way to go. I mean, it doesn't have the longevity in terms of like, One Piece been doing this for 20 years and it's still with a weekly anime popping off, but series like Black Clover or the other very few that are doing, just straight up week in, week out new episodes probably would have benefited in this timeline, or in this period of time, having a seasonal. It seems as though seasonals just have been the new thing, because every series that I mentioned, again, Attack on Titan, One Punch Man, Tokyo Ghoul, Demon Slayer, all of these series, whenever they get that season 1 with a really good adaptation or exciting adaptation, sales go through the roof. It seems as though this is also a sign of the times that the weekly, anime minus One Piece seems to be a dead fad at this point. Black Clover, Boruto, all of these series that they get week in and week out new episodes, I think would have benefited so much more from having a seasonal anime. And it's a shame, but yeah, Demon Slayer, baby, hype. But that's all I have for this one, though. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Hit that bell to get all notifications. And if you want to follow any of my other social media, links, of course, in the description below. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule. Anime and manga for life, boy. Have an awesome day, peace in, and I will see you when we get the final results on the #1 selling manga of 2019. Will it be Demon Slayer? Will it be One Piece? I can't wait. Have an awesome day.
Enjoy the next ride, but I was the best ride. But I